Well, welcome to part 3 of setting up Minecraft as a portable app. So just a quick reminder, we've created a portable apps folder inside users public, and inside that we created a Minecraft portable folder in which we've installed Minecraft. I've added here Notepad++ Portable, which is an official one released by the PortableApps.com, just to show you how Portable Apps works. If I double click this folder, you'll see that there is inside what looks to be the executable for Notepad++. This is not. This is in fact exactly the same as we've done to create a launcher to do it. The app itself is in app Notepad++. There it is. So that's how the portable app system works, that you have this sort of layers of folders and files, so that with the general structure that inside Portable Apps itself you have all the different applications you want to run, and then each one, when you open it, has some kind of launcher that fires up whatever else is required for that particular app. So at the moment, if we open that, we've got nothing here, so this would not appear on a Portable Apps location. We need something here to do it. Now the simplest thing to do would be, okay, well look, let's take our VBS file and we'll cut it from here and we'll paste it in here, and then all we need to do is to alter the script here so that it takes account of this additional folder. So if we now edit that with, of course, Notepad++, which I'll bring over here. Now at the moment the first line here is creating or getting a variable with the current directory of the script, so that will not be affected by moving it up one folder. It'll still find the full folder. The problem is with this bit where we're adding the extra bits. So the work directory and the MinecraftLauncher.exe, that's where we need to alter things, because at the moment it will be looking for MinecraftLauncher.exe within this script here, which is not quite the case. So what we can do is to add here in front of Minecraft Launcher the additional Minecraft that we have added here. So again, don't forget to put a backslash here. So we've added that additional folder, so this will now start in here and look for Minecraft Launcher in here, which is great. Up we go. Now the work directory also needs to have a little bit of an alteration, because it will no longer find MCP data within Minecraft here. We need to just add that additional layer to it so that we've got that. So again, all you do is add Minecraft here with, of course, its preceding backslash, and that would now allow it to work. So we'll just save that and test it to make sure I haven't done anything stupid, and there it goes. So that has worked. So you might say, well, why can't we just leave launcher.vbs inside the Minecraft portable inside Portable Apps? Trouble is, PortableApps.com does not recognize VBS files as a launcher. They have to be a Windows executable file. So that's what we need to do, is to create one. I'll just move this one aside for the time being. So what we're going to do is to use C#. Now you may already have Visual Studio if you do any programming, but that is an incredibly long, difficult process. The installation is at least 3 GB, up to 30 depending on what you need. There's a tiny little app which can be made portable called Sharp Develop, and that's the one that we're going to be using. So that's the link for it. I'll put it in the description and you just download it. What you'll get actually is, if you just hit the download button, is you get this one here. No, you get an executable file, this one here, the MSI. That's not the one we want, because that will install it in the default location. So the one you want is this one here, the executable zip. So what this is all the folders and files that are needed, but not any kind of installer. It just gives you that zip. So that's the one to download here. Let me just move that out of the way, and of course I've already done that. It's on here. So we've got your Sharp Develop executable zip, just like you saw. Now if I double click that and move the window in, so I'm using WinRAR, but it will work perfectly with the built-in Windows thing. We've got a folder in there called Sharp Develop, which is quite handy, because what we can do is we can add this to our ever-increasing bunch of portable apps. So I'll just add that to there, and that will extract into that folder. It's not too big, it's around 50 megabytes, so it's a relatively small file, and definitely worth installing as a portable app. I'm going to shut that one off. Now, this particular application has not been built for portable use, so again, if we double click that, there is no executable file to run it. We can deal with that later if you want to make this portable. That's a little challenge for you. But for the time being, go to the bin file, and there you'll find sharpdevelop.exe. Double click that. This of course has come up on my other screen. Let's see if we can get that across. Okay. I've already been using it, so of course it's got a folder in there. If you have not already used it, then it would come up with a little thing here asking you whether you want to join in with feedback and so on. They no longer support this, so it's not worth it, so you can click no and close that. I'm going to go here instead of open solution. I want to show you how you do it from the beginning, so we'll hit new solution. Now the first thing it comes up with is the location of your project, and by default it will put it in your documents folder, which is in my case in OneDrive. That's perfectly okay if you want to use that, it doesn't matter, but I'd rather, for the purposes of demonstration here, find a different folder. So we'll browse, and we'll go to, let me see, let's put it in users public, the same as we've been doing. There we go. And we'll create a new folder in users public. Let's call it Sharp Develop Projects. There we go. Press the enter key and select it, and OK. So now we're going to create our folder inside there, and we'll give it a name. We might as well call it Minecraft Launcher, because that's what it's going to be. Again, with most programming things, avoid spacing in names. It does make life a lot easier. Oh, it's better if you can spell it properly. Okay, Minecraft Launcher. The next thing to choose is that we want a console application within C# Windows applications. So C# and Windows applications comes up by default. Console application called Minecraft Launcher to be stored in here. Yes, we do want to create a directory for the solution. Hit the create button. Okay, this gives you the default Hello World program, which of course is compulsory with all new programming languages, that you have to make it say Hello World first. As this is all ready to go, we can just hit the green button up there, and I'll drag the console window in. It just says Hello World, press any key to continue, job done. So that's all ready to go. If I click the little plus button down here, it shows you how this is actually part of program CS, which is what starts it. Before we go any further, I'll just minimize that for a moment, and we will find, where are we? One up. If you remember, I created one called Sharp Develop Projects in here. Minecraft Launcher, that's the solution file. This is set at the moment to Visual Studio, so if I double click that, it'll open it in Visual Studio, but that doesn't matter, it's no problem. Then we've got Minecraft Launcher, then we've got a bin folder, a debug folder, and that's where the executable is made. Of course, this isn't at the moment Minecraft Launcher, it's just Hello World, which I can demonstrate by double clicking that. And where am I dragging across? Hello World, press any key to continue. So as you can see, without typing in a single keystroke, we have created a Windows executable file called Minecraft Launcher, except it doesn't launch Minecraft, it just says Hello World. Now, I've already written a paste bin script for you to use for this, but just in case you created your project with a slightly different name, maybe you used different camel case or you named it differently, just want to make one small change. So delete everything above where it says namespace and delete everything below where it says namespace. Just leave that namespace Minecraft Launcher there, and then I'll show you where my paste bin file is that you can drag across. There we go. Right, so here we are. Again, this will be in the description. PortableApp's Minecraft Launcher, and here is the program you want to use. So raw paste data is what we're after. So click in there, Control A to select all of it, Control C to copy it. Then we'll get that out of the way, and we'll put it in just under that one, Control V. Now it's coming up with all kinds of little grumbles here because we've got a namespace up here and a namespace up here. If they match exactly as these ones do, then simply delete that one. I'm going to Control Exit, it's cut, and I'm going to paste it in over here. This will make sure anybody who created this project with a slightly different name is not going to suffer from it not working. Again, you can get rid of any spaces just to make it look nice and neat. So we've now got a different main program in here, and I've commented it, which all the stuff in green is comments. I won't go through it in too greater detail today, except you'll notice some similarities between this and the Visual Basic script path that we were using before. If I can just recover that, let's just minimize this for a second, and we'll go back to public, where are we, PortableApp's Minecraft Portable Launcher, edit with Notepad. Let's bring that in. So what I want to do is to try and show you these simultaneously. There we go. So what we did with the Visual Basic script, if I can just tidy this up a little bit. I hate working on a small resolution screen. I normally work on a 4K one, but it doesn't record well. Right, so in our Visual Basic script here, we did a variable that found basically what path we're currently sitting in, which is replicated here in C# by using the path directory name and all this lot. It looks unbelievably complicated, but it basically does the same thing. It just creates a string variable here with the current path that the script is, or the executable I should say, is running from. Then if you remember on here, we then gave it these arguments to run the file with, and then used the shell execute thing here. So this basically does the same thing, is that it starts a new process and it gives it the arguments of work directory and the combined path of all of these. Now you'll see this one has already been set as we did in our modified VBS script. We've got Minecraft mcpdata.minecraft, Minecraft mcpdata.minecraft. Slightly different syntax because obviously these languages are slightly different, but as you can see, a very, very similar process. So if you understand this one, then you should be able to understand this one. Now we can run this, but it will crash out. Let me just get rid of this so we've got a bit more screen space. And the reason for that is because excuse me, we're not in the correct directory for this to run. So if you hit the run button, it will automatically save it and run it at the same time. And sure enough, I've now got this popped up. Expand it a little bit. So the system cannot find the file specified, and it tells you where the error occurred in this one here. So that this is our line 26 is where it had the error, and line 26 is starting the program, but of course the process start couldn't find this directory because we're not in it. It doesn't matter. What that's done is it has now compiled this program ready to use. So we'll terminate it, get it out of the way, and we'll go back to where we were before in our Sharp developed projects, Minecraft Launcher, bin, debug. There it is. This time we'll copy that across, Control C, and we'll place that in our newly created. So we can get back to it. Here's the public portable apps, if I can find it. Look at this, sorry, I've gone too far. Users, public, portable apps, Minecraft portable, Control V. There we are. So hopefully, if this is compiled properly and everything's working, we should run from here. So let's double click that and see what happens. Ta-da! It works. The downside of this is that it's got no pretty little icon. It's purely cosmetic. It doesn't matter in the slightest, except when this becomes part of a full Portable Apps application, you won't have that nice little icon there. So we're going to overcome that by just making some modifications to the program. So we'll just go back up. Let's get my list of stuff here. Right, so what we basically want to do is to extract from, got it on here, extract from the official version of Minecraft Launcher the little icon that goes with it. So if you go to this website here, nursoft.net, then the one we want is this icons extract here, and it's a really old location. I think it's 10 years old at least. Well, 2003, 2010. So it's old, but it works perfectly. It allows you to extract icons from many different places, exe files, DLL, OCX, whatever, and save them so that you can use them. So if you download that, which again of course I've already done, and it comes out, if I can just find the file here, as this one here, icons.exe.zip. So that's what you'll download from that link there. So I'm just going to go back up one so that we're in our Portable Apps installation, and I'll double click icons.exe.zip. Now this of course just has 3 bare files in it, so what we can do is to also make this as a portable app. So let's call it, make a new directory, and we'll call it icons extract, and then we'll dump these 3 inside it. That's great. Again, there's no installation needed, so we'll double click that, and on my other screen I'll drag that across. We've got, it's going to start scanning icons in the normal place that you would find them. By all means have a little play for this, but we don't need all that. We've got a specific file that we want to use, so we'll browse files. We don't need System32. We'll go into, if we can find our users, there we go, public, portable apps, Minecraft portable, Minecraft, oh there we go, Minecraft Launcher. This is the official launcher from Mojang. Open that, and then we will search for icons. So we're going to search specifically in the Mojang's version there, search for icons, and that will produce on my other window here the Minecraft icon. Select it, and File, Save Selected Icons. Now we don't want to save it directly there, we want to put it in our Sharp Develop project, so I'm going to just browse for that. So we're almost there. We want the Sharp Develop Projects, Minecraft Launcher. Doesn't really matter, let's put it in the direct Minecraft Launcher folder. Okay, and that will save. Good, we can close that now. We've extracted our thing, and we've got now inside the PortableApps folder. You won't have Notepad++ at this stage, but I just put it in to demonstrate. So we've now got two other applications that we can use in a portable fashion. So let's go back to the location of our excuse me, of our project, which is in Sharp Develop Projects, Minecraft Launcher, and there is our icon. They're looking all nice. It must be in .ico format. There are a number of programs that you'll find on the web to extract icons, and a lot of them will save it as a PNG or JPEG file, which is completely and utterly useless. So it's no good. Go back to your program that you were running here and go to the project options, and you'll see there's a bunch of stuff here, and one of them is the application icon. So if we search for that and find the one that we have just put in, our Minecraft Launcher Sharp Develop Projects, there it is, open, and it puts it in there. Now, while we're on this screen, we started this project calling it Minecraft Launcher, which is absolutely fine, but you may have noticed on the first video that I did that the setup I had on PortableApps had several versions of Minecraft. So what you can do is to change the name of the application without messing up your project at all. So we're going to change the assembly name for this one to Minecraft 1.12.2. Now the other thing to do is to change all of the other things that you can see in assembly info. Control B and Control V. So we've used the same thing for the title and the product, and on the application itself the assembly name. The root namespace is okay, you can leave that as it is. Now the significance of this is that when you are running PortableApps, if you thought, oh okay, I don't like the name it's coming up with, I want to change that, if you simply rename the file so that we change the MinecraftLauncher.exe to Minecraft 1.12.2.exe, it looks okay when you see it in Windows. As soon as you run it in PortableApps, it still comes up with Minecraft Launcher because it doesn't recognize the file name, it recognizes the assembly that it's made from. So we've now done that. You can either hit run again, which will save and compile it, it'll still crash out. So the other way of doing it is to go build solution, build finish successfully. So that's now done, and if we get that out of the way and we go to our bin debug folder, there we are, we've got Minecraft 1.12.2.exe, so it's been renamed and it's got the icon. So we'll control copy that one, go back to users public, oops, I've gone too far again, public, PortableApps, Minecraft Portable, Control V, and we don't need this one anymore because that's the old version. We can now delete it. So you've now got a nice smart looking executable. I'll just double click it to make sure it's still working, and ta-da, there it is. So we've now created a Windows executable file called Minecraft 1.12.2.exe, which will run Minecraft and allow us to incorporate this into a PortableApps. So that's what we'll be doing on the next video, is that we'll be showing you how to set this up as part of a full PortableApps installation. Your task while we're waiting for that to appear is, of course, you can adapt the same program that we used here. Just go to programs here, start a new project and call it maybe Sharp Develop, and then change some of the stuff here so that it will launch Sharp Develop from its own bin folder. It doesn't need any arguments passing, it's just a matter of start the new file name. So it's a bit of a challenge for you. If I get time at the end of the series, I will paste up the exact same code adjusted for Sharp Develop. So see you again soon.